Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran, and I'm going to be doing a tarot reading, alright? So this is going to be for Twin Flames. I'm going to bang this out real quick. It's going to be great. It's going to be really, really great. Okay, I'm going to bang it out like a high school hookup, alright? It's going to be awesome. So, because I only have like 30 minutes. Anyway, so this is going to be about, or for, let's see, I'm trying to think of the last video that I did because I can't remember anything because I am super busy all the time and I have no idea what's going on. Uh, 5 days ago was the last one I did. It was about the Divine Feminine. Cool. So anyway, this is going to be for the Twin Flame, so both you guys, okay? It's going to be for the Divine Masculines and Feminines. It's going to be for your guys' energy, alright? And your headspace, heart space for both you guys, and then the outcome, okay? So hopefully, this will give you guys some insight into what's going on with your situation and hopefully help you guys out. Alright, so I hope you guys' week went good, and all of that good stuff, okay? Good vibes all around. Alright guys, so let's find out the energy for the masculines first, because I know that's what you guys love. You want to know what's going on with Tim and Eric and all the other boring generic names. We'll find out what's going on with them. Okay, here we go. Alright, so dear Spirit, what's the energy like for the masculines at this time? Through the next week, near future, what is near future energy for the masculines? What energy are they going through at this time? And remember that energy, again, is always there and available to them, but it never necessarily means that that they'll take advantage of it, right? But I just thought I'd mention that, okay? So anyway, first card we have is the Six of Cups, okay? So this is about reminiscing, thinking about the past. So they're definitely in an energy automatically already of thinking, reminiscing about the relationship, okay? Looking back on the past. The Six of Cups is usually, if not always, positive feelings. It's about kind of melancholy, which is actually a little sad, but it's about looking back at things kind of with a wistful, is that the word I'm looking for? Looking back at the past with like wishing things were different, looking at things with a kind of a smile. I feel like the word I'm looking for is wistful, but fuck me if I know. Anyway, that's the kind of the idea. It's like looking back at things and thinking about them in a different light, okay? As in, like, enough time has passed, you can look back and you can go, well, maybe this happened for this reason, and, you know, wow, I was kind of silly about this, you know? For instance, you know, sometimes I look back at high school and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have let that person go, or maybe I should have, you know, said something, you know, told them my feelings or whatever. And even alternatively, not have said something or not have said, you know, whatever. So it's about really looking back and feeling kind of it's a little sad, but not sad because it's depressing or negative, but sad because it feels like they've missed opportunities, right? There's that energy going on that I feel very heavy going on because, and it makes a lot of sense because right here we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, as you may or may not know, is all about I was going to say the wheel turning, but that's really on the nose. But it's about tides changing and things of a period of, let's say, stagnation or bad luck or good luck. But if you have been feeling that there has been some stagnation in your life at this time, and I know many of you have, the Wheel of Fortune here is going to be indicating a type of change going on, okay? So within their own energy, with the masculines that is, there is this sort of destiny that's tying them to the past, okay? And with this Wheel of Fortune coming in, it has a lot to do with the relationship dynamic between you guys. And because it's a Cups card, Six of Cups, I do feel that this means that this energy that's coming in is going to basically change the way their perception of you, basically in the way that they feel, right? Their emotions are going to become more open and they're going to be starting to look and feel more of their divine feminine, okay? This is going to be you guys. So they're going to start basically opening up more inside of their heart space, especially since the third card that I have here for the energy is the Major Arcana, the High Priestess. This is really about connecting to your intuition. Definitely, like if you got this card and you were asking what you should be doing with your time, it would be kind of saying meditating. So this is really all about connecting to that divine source, connecting to your higher self, going within and removing the cobwebs, so to speak, right? So these three cards already is a very kind of powerful indication that what's coming up in this next week for them is a time of basically looking back at the past, looking at their relationship with you, right, your divine feminine, and they're going to be really like feeling called to kind of go within. There's going to be some kind of change and shift in the energy with the Wheel of Fortune that's going to really start to make them try and connect with you in a 5D level, to think about you more, to try and find answers from within themselves, to really find out what's going on with them. Okay, because especially if a lot of them are in karmic situations, whatever that may be, work, partnership, marriage, drugs, okay, it's going to be causing them to really take a step back and decipher what's really going on in their life, okay? Because with the Six of Cups, it's saying that even if they're with somebody, their heart and their focus is actually in the past, right? It's like maybe they're hand in hand, if you can picture an image, right, with somebody else, but their head is turned back around at you, okay? Because a lot of you guys are moving forward, and if you aren't moving forward, then maybe this doesn't apply to you, but the idea is a lot of you guys are, whether you like it or not, or even realize it, the energy is kind of forcing you guys to move forward, okay? Which is good, though it might not seem like it at this time. What else can I get for these guys? But yeah, definitely with the High Priestess there, kind of connecting into a different presence, you know, gaining their own wisdom, you know, looking at their own wisdom, looking from within. I just noticed that there's a spider up here, and I don't know if you guys know this if you're new to my channel, but I hate spiders. I don't understand their purpose. I don't understand any insects. I don't know why they're alive. I don't. Other than bees, like the only ones that we need are bees, and everybody seems to not give a shit about them. But we all just let ants live. I don't know why. I feel like we could kill ants if we really wanted to, on like a widespread level. Same thing with spiders. Anyway, I digress. This is the Four of Swords, okay? So the Four of Swords is all about healing and recuperating and resting, okay? So again, with their energy, there's going to be this healing energy that's going on with them, this energy that's going to come in, probably, I would say, is going to be helping them heal the relationship dynamic with you guys, okay? But it's also going to allow them to catch their breath, really, and kind of start to heal a little bit from any type of things that they've repressed during the relationship, right? Emotions. It's going to allow things to come to the surface so that they can truly be healed and looked at, right? Because with the High Priestess there, it is a heavy, heavy energy of a connection with a source, with a higher being, with a higher power. Okay? And two more cards came out, and so this is another six, okay? This is the Six of Pentacles, so this is about a gift, okay? It's about unexpected rewards. Now, if this had come up, you know, what actions they were going to be taking towards you, this would be kind of saying that they're going to be giving you a gift. And they still might be, but as an energy, it's about feeling rewarding. It's about kind of feeling more giving towards the relationship. So again, like I was kind of mentioning up before there with the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, this is really kind of suggestive of taking more time out in their life, whatever that may mean, you know, just internally, to look at the relationship and focus on it more, right? Again, looking back, because after we have the Magician, okay, which is the first card right before the High Priestess, and this is all about manifesting your desires and using the energy around you like a magician and creating that new reality, okay? So it's about this new energy coming in, allowing them to really start a new path. And because this is a twin flame reading, it's going to allow them to really start some new type of cycle with you. Now, a lot of you guys might be closing out cycles and beginning new ones, okay? Myself, okay? Because I often tell people what's going on in my life. I have, in just a relatively short amount of time, managed to manifest, car, and just got a new job, and I went back to school, and of course I'm doing YouTube, and I have other projects, music and writing and whatnot, and meeting new people and networking, and exploring my options, whether it's romantically or platonically or whatever's going on, right? And it's basically been a new cycle. So while it isn't the end result of my life, because certainly I would like a nicer car than the one I have, a better job, etc., it's closing out a long period, basically a year-long period because last year, not around this time, but around April, I basically quit my life and went on a spiritual discovery journey and put myself into some awesome debt. So it was really fun, but now I'm closing it out, okay? And that's really what's going on with these guys now, is they're actually, again, closing out their own type of cycles, about to begin a new one, okay? Same thing with really the mirroring energy with the Divine Feminines as well, okay? So that's really what's going on within their energy space. So hopefully you guys might even understand a little bit of what they're going through, at least on an energetic level. Personally, it's sometimes very hard to empathize with people that are so obtuse, as the Divine Masculines often are. That's a good word, obtuse. Let me use that more. Alright, so let's go with your energy now, right? So, dear Spirit, what's going on with the Divine Feminine's energy at this time? This near future energy. Okay, card fell out. Alright, so the first card that we have for you guys is the Hierophant. Alright, and you can see by these crows here, I guess this crow up top is waving. I mean, it's either that or that Heil Hitler thing, but I'm going to go with the waving, unless the person who did this was secretly an anti-Semite, but that's, who knows. Anyway, the key is speaking about hidden knowledge, unlocking hidden treasures, unlocking wisdom. Okay, the Hierophant is always really about education, learning more, and really about spirit guides and angels basically surrounding you and supporting you. Okay, so this really has a couple meanings. One, you're supported, you're surrounded by angels, but it also says that within your energy you guys are going to be finding the hidden knowledge and the keys and the support that you need, a traditional type of support. Okay, whether that's in your personal life or from a spiritual type of presence. Okay, you guys are going to be very supported at this time, and you guys are going to be gaining some knowledge and some wisdom about the stuff that's going on with you guys, and this is going to lead to you guys' balance, and it's going to also help you ascend, and it's going to help you with your own spiritual awakening process. Okay, this is the Temperance card. This is about balancing out the different parts of your body, right? Eating healthy. If you guys have been struggling with your diet, I love eating food. Okay, I work out a lot just so I can eat like a pig, and I honestly, if I would be in such good shape if I just ate better meals. But sometimes I just like stuffing my face with chocolate. That's just how it is. So it's basically the Temperance card coming in there to indicate that the changes and the knowledge that's coming in is going to allow you guys to feel more balanced. Right? And it doesn't just have to do with diet, but that's a part of it, right? The physical aspect of your life, right? There's going to be the emotional aspect, the psychological, and then of course the spiritual. So really it's twofold, but you guys are going to be feeling more balanced and definitely ascending. Having the Hierophant and the Temperance card right next to each other is a huge indicator that you guys are going to be, that this energy coming in is going to help you ascend in your spiritual journey and give you guys a more complete sense of self. Okay, so you guys are right where you need to be spiritually, okay, on your spiritual journey, and you guys are going to be ascending. Okay, this near future energy is saying that something big is really coming for you, this huge shift for you guys as well. Okay, so we have two more cards here. Alright, the first card, I really don't even know which one came up first, but I'm going to put this card first. This is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this could be you guys. I mean, it definitely is you guys, but this could, as an energy, this is going to suggest that you guys are going to be feeling more confident. Okay, could be being more harsh, but essentially the Queen of Swords is somebody who doesn't take any bullshit and just says what needs to be said, right? Very, very honest and blunt. Okay, kind of a bitch, but you guys might not be bitchy, but the idea here, because after we have the Sun, okay, which is all about feeling youthful and young and happy and joyful, right? A really great time of celebration coming in. This is, having that next to each other is really about being confident, okay, more than really bitchy about anything. It's about being confident in your own happiness. So really what's coming in here for you guys, just based on these four cards alone, is that you guys are going to be suddenly feeling happy again, feeling, again, the cycle being completed, because as you gain more knowledge and inner wisdom and connect to Source more through these energies and events, what's going on in the collective with you guys are going to be feeling more confident, and again, it's going to lead you into a happier time, okay? So as you naturally progress spiritually, you're going to see things differently, and it's going to lead to more abundance, okay, within your life. The Sun really is about abundance, okay? Feeling abundant. And so it's a joyous time, right? So again, you guys are basically being rewarded here, all right, for whatever stuff has been going on. We then have the Nine of Wands. So again, this is indicating some type of a defensive energy, right? If you guys might be feeling guarded, this bird is literally building a wall. So this is probably in regards to your relationship, you guys feeling a little bit defensive. Though you guys might love them a lot, you wouldn't know if you could trust them, right, if they came back suddenly. So again, that defensive energy, but it's a minor arcana. Okay, you have 3 major arcanas, which is super, and so did they, right? 1, 2, 3. But it is about the Nine of Wands, right? About feeling defensive and having your guard up, right? So you guys might be feeling a little bit of that, but then we have the Lovers card. So this is, again, just like I was saying, a little bit defensive about the relationship. So the Lovers is about that twin flame relationship going on with you guys, but it also is really about making a choice, okay? So the energy, again, there's twin flame energy coming back around here. does indicate that there's going to be some type of choice that's going to be made on your part that you guys are going to have to make. I see this card a lot for Divine Feminines. I understand that myself with the different situations that I'm involved in my personal life. And eventually, at some point during this next month, a big choice is going to be for you guys, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be just with Twin Flame, but any choice you make if you're on this journey is, of course, going to involve your Twin Flame, right? Even if it's not about Twin Flame directly, right? Like, say if you get a really great job offer or something, and it takes you away from where you live, well, then you would have to go away from your Twin Flame, okay? Even if you don't really live next to them, the idea is it takes you away, okay? Choice between two different people, so if you're a woman, you might be choosing between two different men, presumably, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are doing. Could be a lesbian. And, or, you know, if you're a man, if you're watching this, you know, it could be about that choice between two different women, basically two different partners, right? So it's about that choice. So ending it with the Lover's card here is really suggestive of this type of energy coming in of really needing to make a choice between heart and maybe head a little bit, but it's about making this choice on a deep level that will affect an important choice that will affect your future, okay? And less, less, I don't know what word I'm looking for here, I just blanked, but on a less serious note, it could also mean just about accepting love, right? True love, okay? So say if there is love presented to you, you might have to, this energy, right? You might have to go with it, right? Trust it, learn to love again, or you might reject it and be like, no, I'm not ready, I can't do this, okay? That's kind of the choice as well, which is actually still pretty heavy. So either way, it's a big choice, okay? So that's for you guys, that's for them. Let's get into the headspace now for your masculines, right? So we'll find out what they're thinking about. Just gonna get this shit out of my way. I have a candle up here. You guys can't see it, but I don't even know why I'm talking about it. It's just, it says soy candle. I don't, what the hell is a soy candle? It's like soy milk. Is it made, candles made with milk? Is that the thing? Anyway, I don't know. Okay, so let's go with the masculine headspace, alright? So we'll find out how they're thinking at this time. So, dear Spirit, what's going on with the masculine's headspace? How are they thinking about the relationship with the feminines this time? So we'll get 3 cards, I think. Okay, so the first card we have is the 3 of Wands, okay? So this is about type of waiting energy. Waiting for ships to come in, okay? But it also is a kind of planning, right? So they are planning something. They know that you're waiting for them, and yet they are planning. Even if it doesn't look like they are, there's something inside of their mental space, okay? And it might be a little bit more about the daydreaming aspects of it all, but ultimately it does speak to waiting on something, waiting for some type of decision, okay? Because the second card that we have is the 2 of Pentacles, okay? This is about trying to juggle things, trying to balance out their life, whether or not this is, again, with different elements of what's going on in their life with karmics or work or personal life or social life, right? It's about monetary, right? It's about trying to find out how to best come forward, how to best present themselves. We then have the Hermit, which is about deep introspection. And this makes sense because they did have the High Priestess in their energy, right? Which is about also kind of being alone, meditative, connecting with Source. And the Hermit is really all about doing the same thing, taking time out taking a break basically from their busy schedule, right? And to stop and just reflect, okay? Because again, they also have the 6 of Cups, right? So mentally, they are very much in some type of preparation mode, okay? When it comes to thinking about you and the relationship, it's not negative, okay? It's more about how what do I think about this? How do I think about it? What can I do? How can I plan to come forward? Deep introspection, thinking about things, balancing out aspects of their own life, really juggling you guys inside their head and how to fit you guys best inside of their life, okay? So again, if they are with a karmic partner or some type of thing like that, having the 2 of Pentacles and the Hermit here is really suggesting that they have you on your mind and they're trying to juggle that in balance, but they can't really seem to do that, right? The 2 of Pentacles is a constant juggling, it's a constant struggle. And the Hermit is saying that it's kind of too much, so they're needing to take this time out to really, truly think about you guys, okay? The 3 of Wands is again kind of like leading towards a decision. It's about that action and adventure. It's about getting ready to take some type of action. It's just waiting. As you can see, this crow is literally just waiting for the ships to come in. So it is just waiting on something to change, something to happen in order for a decision to be made, okay? And they might not even know what they're waiting for, okay? Oftentimes during a spiritual awakening, you feel internally that you're waiting for something, but what is it that you're waiting for, right? It's the same energy, okay? So you guys might be able to relate to that. So let's find out what you guys are thinking, okay? We'll see how if it mirrors it at all. So how are the divine feminines feeling about the masculines? How are they thinking? How are they thinking? I always confuse those two. How are the divine feminines thinking about their masculines at this time? Jesus Christ. Okay, so the first card that we came out is Page of Wands. So 2 Wands cards underneath each other, or 1 Wand card, right? Another Wand card, so that's a little bit of mirroring. The Page of Wands is about good news, communication, okay? So you guys are really thinking about communicating towards them, or you guys just may be thinking about them, thinking about the communication that's been had between you guys. Could be wishing for the communication, okay? Wishing that there would be some type of communication for you guys, because you guys probably might want to be moving on a little bit. We then have the Queen of Wands, so another Wands card. So this is about that energy, definitely about you guys, because the Queen of Wands is this fiery woman, very passionate, very nurturing and loving, but also, you know, very connected to animals and nature and that type of entrepreneurial spirit. It's that fire energy. It's about feeling passionate. So you guys definitely are thinking about, you know, them in this type of, you know, you still have this passion towards them, but you really do want them to make a type of decision. You do want them to come forward, thinking of, like, if the spark is gone forever, right? Is it still there? Will it ever come back? And we then have the Star card, right? So two major arcana, one for each of you. So a little bit of mirroring there. The Star card is about having hope and faith. So ultimately, altogether, really, there is an indication for you guys thinking about them that you guys do want some type of communication, right? That's never really left your mind. Even throughout all the types of pain that you guys have been through, you still want some type of honest, good news, something to be expressed that's true and honest, like a true representation of something, right? Something with some real weight for that Queen of Wands, something with some real passion, with some strength, something to come forward. Because you do have the Star card here, which is saying that no matter what you guys have been through, there is some stuff still in the back of your mind, still inside of your soul that you guys can't deny and suppress completely, that, you know, that gives you some type of hope. So there is still some type of hope that you guys have, even if you know, aren't really admitting it to yourself or others. Deep down, there is something there, okay? And it just is saying that there is that connection that still exists between you guys, right? And you guys are still believing in it, and you guys are following your heart. And it's also there just to tell you that you can believe in it, even if it isn't happening right now at this time, right? The twin flame relationship also often causes people to focus on it so much that they neglect everything in their life, and because it's such a powerful type of connection, people don't connect the dots of other aspects of their life and compare the similarities, right? It's, you know, things that you're not deeply attached to emotionally, you could look at and understand that things often always come true. It just takes a little bit of time, okay? There's so many examples in life of which you can relate to that aren't twin flame relationship, of which did not come true right away that you might have been hoping for, that did eventually come true, okay? It's just like I needed a car, and, you know, when I actually really started to manifest it, I eventually got it, right? Same thing with this job, okay? I eventually did get these things. Even with the laptop, you guys, if you go back to my videos, even maybe a month or two ago, I can't remember how long it's been since I have this MacBook here, but I was complaining about the piece of shit laptop I was using, okay? And I'll even show you the piece of shit laptop, okay? I haven't smashed it yet, but I fucking should. This is a piece of shit thing that I was using, okay? It's not even a real laptop. Okay? It's a piece of shit. It's actually, I think the brand name is Piece of Shit. I don't even think it's made by a company. I think it's just pieceofshitlaptops.com, and they sell them for a piece of shit price. So I was always complaining about that, but I always knew that I would get this laptop, but it didn't happen overnight. But because I'm not emotionally attached to this piece of equipment, this 3D object, you know, I wasn't like deeply upset about it, right? I could just wait, and then eventually it came. You could literally just apply the same logic to the twin flame relationship, and you guys will find it flow much easier for you guys, okay? So I just wanted to mention that because it's the same principles, honestly, guys, okay? So I'm going to now do the heart space for both of you. Move these cards up. So we'll start with the masculines, all right? So, dear universe, spirit guides, what are the masculines? How are they feeling about the feminines at this time? What's their heart space like? Okay, so I'm gonna stop flipping the deck upside down by accident sometimes. Okay, so the first card that we have is is it 8? It's 8. We have the 8 of Pentacles, okay? We then have the Emperor, alright? So already inside of their heart space, the Pentacle card inside the heart space is about kind of a desire, material kind of desire. The 8 of Pentacles is really kind of about working hard, getting very close to being completed. Speaks to education as well, but you can see in the card itself this crow here working pretty hard on getting these pentacles up on that branch, really showing off its hard work and its determination and focus, right? So they are focused on you inside of their heart. Having the Emperor there is kind of suggestive of the masculine energy that they have for you, that they are the masculine, right? They could be seeing you guys more as the Emperor now, because a lot of you guys have shifted into your masculine energy. I know that I have. Myself, definitely trying to balance out my feminine as well. But my masculine energy has been it's been growing like almost rapidly and quickly, okay? And I can feel the shift, and a lot of you guys might be able to as well. And we then have the Page of Cups. So inside of the heart space, this is this is a love for you guys, okay? This is about that loving communication, really wanting to express something. So there is something inside of their heart that needs to be expressed. Okay, so they do have this type of love and energy for you, okay? But I do feel that they see you guys as becoming more of the Emperor, but it also is about, the Emperor, what that really truly means is about having courage and confidence and that masculine energy, and about getting things done, and about, moving forward and not looking back, right? So they're seeing you in this very powerful light, feeling that, you're determined and focused, and they have this love for you, that they have something that they want to express inside of their heart for you, okay? So there is this admiration energy going on inside of their heart. So they know that you guys are working hard, and they're proud of you in that way, okay? Even if they don't say anything or they don't understand it themselves, there is this sort of deep appreciation, okay? But they do have these strong feelings for you, okay? I mean, the Page of Cups isn't like the King of Cups or the Knight of Cups, and just not having that doesn't mean that they don't feel that way, but having the Page of Cups at this time, in this reading at this specific day, okay, it's just indicating that there's this loving like energy, but it's a messenger, right? They're not taking that action forward, but we'll find out about that in the outcome. But they do have this strong connection to you, okay? So how are the feminines feeling towards their masculines at this time? So we have the Judgment card, okay? This is really about making a decision, kind of like the Lovers, but it's about really that no matter what happens, that you'll be fine. It's that divine judgment, right? About things coming down and being decided, and no matter what happens, being okay with the end result, right? And so in terms of your masculine, and inside of your heart space, it's really kind of just giving up control and kind of saying like, all right, like enough is enough. Like whatever happens at this point. I've waited long enough. Let the universe, let God, let Source, whatever metaphor you want to shove in there, let all of that decide. Let life decide the relationship, because I can't control it anymore. It's really about giving up control, okay, and letting the divine sort it out. We then have the King of Wands, okay, so this could be you guys seeing them in this light, because you guys did have the Queen of Wands when you were in your headspace. So having them in your heart space as well is kind of indicative there, right? So again, having this passion for them, okay? Also, like, wanting them to be the King of Wands, wanting them to be this open type of archetype, this man who's not afraid to express, but also very connected, also very in tune with himself, worldly, right? King of Wands is a very worldly type of man, very cultured, very open, not controlling, not manipulative, okay, very free, very enthusiastic, very passionate, okay, very creative, entrepreneurial, right, that type of energy. So you guys could be seeing it like them, you guys could be wanting to them to be like that, but ultimately the heaviest energy here is that you guys are that you do have this passion for them, right? And then finally, we have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So this is about seeing them possibly as that partner, right, that material partner. Doesn't really necessarily mean that they are wealthy or well off, or they could be, but it is just about wanting them to be in your life, to be that stable partner, right? So you guys feel that you guys, you want that prosperity that they bring, okay? So there's I mean, the Pentacles card instead of a heart space is always about wanting something in the physical. Right, so you guys want them in your life, okay? Still inside of your heart space, right? Different than your mental space, but your heart space, it doesn't really lie, right? Your heart can't really lie to you. You can lie to your heart, but your heart doesn't lie to you, okay? That sounded kind of pithy. I should write that down. Anyway, let's find out about the not the heart space. We just did that. Find out about the outcome, okay? So this is like potential outcome, 4 or 5 cards for what is going to happen in, near future. Okay, remember the near future is really just, it could be 3 weeks, could be 6 weeks, could be 2 months, okay? The idea here with these types of readings is to not get too attached to the timing of it all, because, and somebody said this to me recently, these videos were like this. Videos were saying stuff like your twin flame's right around the corner, 6, 5, 4, 3 years ago, right? The reason that I do these videos still, even though the information might not change directly, is because it's supposed to be a type of an empowerment, a way for you to know where you are, right? But they're not supposed to be addictive, okay? They're not supposed to be something to fulfill some type of cup that can never really fulfill that cup, right? That's why I try not to do these videos every day, okay? When I first started doing these YouTube videos, I would make like 3 or 4 of these tarot things a week, and now I kind of do them like maybe 2 to 3 times, okay? But anyway, it's a general reading, so if you guys wanted a more personal one, you would have to, I have a website for that. Okay, so let us now do the outcome. So, dear universe and spirit guides, what is the potential outcome for this divine couple? Because the truth is, you guys are meant to be together, but it takes a lot of healing and understanding for that to ever come true. And the quicker you do it on your own, the easier it will be for them, because, again, you guys are actually in charge of the relationship. And that's why you feel like you're not, because that's the thing that you overcome, okay? But that's a story for another day, I think. So, first outcome, 10. 10 of Swords. This is October, ending cycles. I've already talked to you about this in many videos. You guys ending cycles. Things are just coming to an end. This is about defeat. Total defeat, total end, total loss, pain. Okay? It really is. Okay? So this is about ending a cycle. Things just stopping. Right? Whatever pain and stuff has been going on, the cycle of your relationship is now at a close, or is coming to a close. Okay? Like it or not, that's the way it is. Things are ending, and then that's good. Your relationship is not going to be lovey-dovey, romantic. Okay, that's not the purpose of a twin flame relationship. The purpose is to help you grow and ascend and understand what unconditional love means. It's also there to help you become successful and follow your own spiritual path, okay? It's a tough process, and it isn't one that's all about having romantic, gooey type of love. If you want that, you can go find a soulmate, okay? In which case, that's awesome too, because sometimes soulmates will come in and help you balance yourself out, and that's really great. We then have the King of Cups, okay? So this is indicating a renewal of emotions. So there is going to be this ending, okay, whatever it may be, cycle is ending, but you do have the King of Cups, which is saying that there is going to be some emotional expression, some type of give and take between the two of you. We then have the World, okay, this is a great card to get, alright? I know that you can't really tell by my excitement level, but I like to take all my emotions and stuff them down, so I'm a Virgo, I don't really show emotion too much, but I'm really excited. On the inside, the World card is about completions in the best of ways possible. It's about getting all your rewards and having things come to fruition and having that successful conclusion, okay? So again, while there might be an ending of a cycle here with this death kind of pain going on, what it's ultimately leading to is this, and this doesn't have to be with you specifically, okay? It could be with them. It's about ending a cycle. That takes 2 people, right? You guys might be doing just fine, but on their end, they could be experiencing some type of huge blow-up, right? I often said this in a couple videos before, maybe weeks ago, that Divine Masculines really having some shit happen to them in October, which really messes with them, okay? I've done a few personal readings where that came up, okay? But the World is about is about a cycle being completed and you guys coming in for the best possible worlds, alright? So it's almost like something has to blow up in their own life, maybe even in yours, but something ending, okay, between the two of you. and then you have this King of Cups, this expression, this emotional renewal, and then the World, right? So it's like something's going to be expressed to you guys at some point. There is going to be some expression, and then the World card here indicating that whatever is being expressed is going to lead to this brand new, awesome, beautiful cycle where things can really start rolling again. Okay, we then have the Nine of Cups. Okay, this is about a wish fulfillment, right? So this is about having your wish come true. I'm going to pull one more card, though that would be a great place to stop. But the Nine of Cups is, okay, it is about, you know, if you wish upon a star at one time, you know, if you've ever seen like a shooting star and you wish that your divine masculine would come back in your life, you guys could be happy and together. This is about that wish coming true, okay? So that is going to come true. Your wish is going to come true. You then have the another 10, another completion. This is what the Ten of Wands is about, feeling overburdened and responsible for a lot of stuff. Okay, it's about that hard work. All right, it takes a lot of hard work. So this is saying that while you may have your wish, that does not mean that your relationship is going to be smooth sailing. Okay, and if you have ever been in a relationship, you will understand that relationships require work. Okay, it's not just the free-for-all. Okay, that's kind of the thing. You can be alone and just have random flings with people, which might fill part of your needs, or you can have a committed relationship. But if you do that, there is going to be some stuff, right? Life does not just stop. Okay, people have this misconception about twin flame relationships that it's all lovey-dovey, and while if you guys are healed and you know, the more the ascended and closer you are to your spirit, and every twin flame would be in a different level of their own spirituality, depending on how, how much, who they are, right, as people, their personalities, their own soul age, all this stuff in consideration, right? There's good days and there's bad days with things, okay? And any relationship is going to require some type of thing. So it's saying that you're going to have your wish fulfilled, right? There is going to be something that you get what you wished for, you get what you asked for, but sometimes you should be careful about that because when you do ask for something and you get a wish, it does have responsibility attached to it. Okay, best example I can give and the most applicable and logical: me getting a job. I wanted a job. Okay, I also need a job, but I wanted a job, and I got one. Okay. But that means responsibility, okay? That means showing up, doing things, okay? If I want to get paid and use that money to help me further my career and buy new things and to just be able to, go do shit, then I need to, I need to be more responsible, all right? That's the trade-off, right? So you be careful what you wish for, right? Because truthfully, I don't have to get a job. I can go fucking just move to Europe and I could do whatever I wanted. I could just keep taking vacations. I don't have to do anything. Nobody has to do anything in life. I could go jump off a bridge right now and nobody can stop me. I'm not going to, but I can. I don't have to do shit. So we'll get one more card. And what else can we get? Let's see here. One more card, Spirit. Oh, that's nice. It was very nice, actually. It's the Four of Wands. This is kind of like a twin flame card, if you can call it that. If there's such a thing, I mean. But it is a huge indicator of twin flame, okay? Because you do have the two, the four, right? Combining the two of them. So the Four of Wands is all about celebration, happiness, and marriage, okay? So it is saying that regardless of if there's responsibilities and work and overburden and there are endings in the past, whatever, it doesn't matter. The whole point is you guys are headed towards a union, okay? Success, completion, happiness, marriage, loving, dancing, being free, being happy, being childlike again, all right? So this is a great reading, especially this outcome, all right? So I really hope this helped, guys, because you guys are headed in the right direction. You guys just might not be feeling it right now. You guys might be feeling Ten of Swords. You guys might be coming out of the Ten of Swords. But you have to let these things come as they are, okay? Because they do come in cycles, and twin flame relationships often happen by holidays, okay? What I mean by holidays is lengths of time. There's often some type of chunk of time between a holiday, right? Thanksgiving in December, like a month or so, whatever. Halloween and Thanksgiving, a month or so. It's these types of energy, okay? But there is a lot of stuff happening during these next couple of months because 2020 is really a year of union. So whatever's happening now at this time is really preparation for that, okay? So that concludes this reading. I hope it was good. It might have been shit. I don't know. I never watched them. But thank you guys for watching them. And if you guys would ever like a personal reading, then please, by all means, book one with me. And I'd love to be able to help you guys out on a more personal level. because again, these are kind of general. I mean, they are general, not kind of. And there might be some missing information and stuff that you guys might be interested in, okay? All right, so all that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. It is the weekend, right? I don't know. It should be. It probably is. Yeah, it's Friday. All right, so you guys have a wonderful weekend, and nope, that's it. I have nothing else to say. All right, guys, see ya. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you later.